This was during one of our first dates. We were in a cafe having lunch, and then this tall, beautiful Israeli girl is walking in. The moment I see her, I already feel pain in my stomach. The next thing she does, she approaches our table and she starts chatting with him. At this point, I already feel pretty miserable. I already feel like I cannot be a part of this conversation. I am comparing myself to her and I fail. They are chatting. They start flirting with each other. I am sitting there. Then he doesn't find anything better to do than to take her hand and start massaging her hand as they speak. By this point, I'm dead. I am dead. Like, I want to disappear. I want to just vanish from the face of the earth. So this continues for a while. I freeze on the inside. Then she leaves. She says, bye-bye. She goes away. And I'm sitting there, and the only thing I can think of is that I hope he will never find out how miserable and insecure and jealous I am. I feel so ashamed of myself. So we somehow go through this meal, we leave, and then he just cannot leave me alone. He's like, hey, Sophia, what's happening? You are different. Like, what's going on? How do you feel? Did you get jealous? And I'm like, oh no. Oh no, I cannot admit that. And I just deny and deny and deny until he really presses deep enough to make me crack. And I burst in tears. I start to admit all my worst sins, how jealous, how insecure I am. I think it's the last time I see the guy. Like, there's no way anyone would wanna be in connection with me, feeling so miserable. So he leaves. I think it's the end. I go to bed. In the morning, I wake up to find out that the guy has finally fallen in love with me. So what happened was, from the very beginning of our relationship, I was hoping that he will love me, that he will choose me, but he just would not. There was always just some distance between us. And then when he saw my vulnerability, when he saw me being cracked open, being really, really human, really, really tender, he actually found his way into my heart and really, really fell in love with me.